Hey fam, guess what? Today is day 22, and you know what? I'm gonna give you an update. My update to you is 22 days in. I've been consistent with posting videos, which I'm pumped about. The reality is, the goal right now is to have money to invest into the skills that I want to acquire. And one of the skills that I have had my eye on is day trading. Now the thing is, you have to have money to make money. So even that is, well, maybe that's not the best option for me right now because I don't have the money to invest into that if I'm thinking about investing into a vehicle. So actually, just buying a vehicle, it's not investment. A vehicle is not an investment, really. It's more of a liability, so that's why I want the most minimum level of liability as possible. So what is my topic today that I want to touch on? What does it mean to manage expectations? It means to learn to move with the currents of life. It means to not be disappointed, but take everything in stride and be like, oh, I'm gonna figure this out. This isn't too big of a deal. It's not the end of the world. I know that I'm just gonna get whatever I can right now that I could feel in my gut is reliable enough for me. And I'm just gonna keep moving forward, and I'm gonna figure out a way to diversify myself so that I'm not reliant on time being my income. So that's food for thought that I've been thinking of, and still 3 weeks in, I still haven't directed myself toward the specific skill set that I want to acquire. So that's just my candid update with that. I have been through a lot of transition this year, unbelievable amount of transition. So I am still in the midst of learning a lot of new things and having to adapt. So what's another good thing to help me adapt to grow as a person? So whether it's the evergreen skills like marketing and copywriting and sales, or it's making cookbooks and selling it on Pinterest and making Instagram accounts dedicated towards certain recipes and selling. There's so many different ways to make money. So I'm just opening myself up to explore and actually explore. But the thing is, again, there's a cost to entry to some things that's higher than cost to entry to other things. If I wanted to do Airbnb arbitraging, I would need a few $1,000s to get the whole Airbnb set up and to make sure that I had it aside. If I wanted to get into day trading, well, I'd have to be okay with knowing the probability of what it's like to lose trading. If I want to get into selling some type of course or something on Instagram or whatever, I know that that's going to cost me in learning new skills and time. So value assessment is important, and managing your expectations is even more, because the reality is I'm not going to be an expert in 100 hours. I'm not going to be an expert in 10,000 hours. It's going to be more than that. To be honest, to be truly exceptional in something, it takes a long time. It takes many reps to sculpt yourself. So I have to manage the expectation that I have to be perfect out the gate. It's like learning how to balance martinis on a tray. That's new to me. I'm learning that skill set. And so I have to be okay with knowing that there's going to be times that I might fumble it. I might. But I have to be okay with knowing that that is possible and that it's part of the journey anyways as to become better. Like, you can't be afraid of falling. I like to do judo, I like to snowboard, and I like to skateboard. Doing those activities are risky behavior. Falling's inherent. In judo, you fall all the time. In snowboarding, it's easy to fall snowboarding. It is. You hit an edge or whatever, and the same with skateboarding. But the thing is, I realize as a person that I love, like, doing the things that I love has to outweigh the risk of doing those things. And if I love the thing more than the risk, than being afraid of the risk, then that's what life is about. You have to choose, what are you not willing to risk? For me, I don't think I'm not willing to risk something that makes me feel so connected to the moment, because those activities connect me to my body in a way that I have to trust myself and be so present in the moment and in tune. I crave that. I need that as a person. Not everyone needs that, and not everyone's willing to risk breaking a leg. That's fine. So, that's what I have today. I hope it helped. I'll see you tomorrow.